I just want to take you through exactly what a goal is. So, a goal is a stepping stone towards your overall purpose in life. Another way of defining goals are your ambitions. They are the small little steps that will lead you to the bigger picture. Now, you may have come across a term known as SMART goals. So, what exactly are SMART goals? Before we go into the actual goal setting process, let's go through this in detail. So, the S stands for specific. The lesson here is that the goals that you set should not be too broad. An example of a broad term goal is a goal such as, I would like more money in my life, or I would like a promotion at work. These goals are too broad and should be more specific. So, for example, being more specific with the I want more money goal, this could be converted to I would like to earn $10,000 more this year than last year. Or if you're looking at the promotion at work, then a goal such as I would like to be promoted to the position of general manager or head of communications, etc. Those are more specific goals. To help you draft more specific goals, asking questions such as what, who, where, how, and which will aid you. The M stands for measurable. Your goals should have some form of monitoring or tracking. So, in other words, you should be able to know how far you are away from achieving your goals, whether you're on track, and ultimately finding out when you have finally achieved your goals. The A stands for achievable. So, in other words, how realistic are your goals? Are you able to accomplish it based on your current constraints, such as financial factors or time constraints or resource constraints? Also, is this the right time for you? So, for example, I will go back to the example of wanting a promotion at work. You may need to step back and ask yourself questions such as, do you have the right qualifications or experience to suit that role? If you don't, then maybe setting another goal such as developing the experience and qualifications necessary to get that promotion before you actually set the goal of getting a promotion. Also, to highlight the example of, for example, wanting more money, you may need to step back and ask yourself, how will you get more money? You won't get more money by doing the same thing that you're doing now, so you may need to reevaluate your goal and change it to having a goal of developing, for example, a second stream of income. That would be a goal prior to having more money. The R stands for relevant. This means that the goal that you have set should be worthwhile and full of meaning to you. Also, is this the right time for you? So, for example, if you would like a promotion at work and your overall goal is to be financially free, then is it worth gaining that extra qualification that you need for gaining that experience, or should you utilize your time in developing another stream of income? Those are the types of questions that you need to ask yourself. The T stands for time based. You need to set a date or some sort of timeline to achieve your goal. It is absolutely critical to assign this date, this deadline date, as mentally you are now under a deadline to achieve that goal. So the main question that you need to ask yourself is, by when should I accomplish this goal? So now that you've had an introduction to what goals are, in the next section, we will move on to the actual goal setting process.